You've now heard examples of both comedy and dramatic documentaries, all overemphasized to make a graphic audio illustration, a radio cartoon of the air, if you will. But what about the straight stuff, the hard facts? Can I communicate? Some think so.
WHAS, one of 5 southeastern radio stations, cited for outstanding drug abuse education by the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare.
I was using about 2 grains of morphine a day, and Dilaudid, I was shooting about 4/16. And cocaine, when you start shooting that, you just don't quit till it's gone.
It's been said the saying, once an addict, always an addict, is not true. In the world of the drug addict, we wonder.
I wish I was dead. I wish that I died last night when I was shooting at coke.
WHAS, one of 5 southeastern radio stations, cited for outstanding drug abuse education by the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare.
As man searches for the answers to the drug abuse problem in the sanctuary of a normal way of life, the addict, meanwhile, continues to destroy his body, not only by the damaging effects of the drugs, but by their side effects also. A Louisville narcotic agent tells of one side effect.
Well, he shoots the heroin and the cocaine together, and the cocaine will hit him first and give him that high blast, and the heroin will take over and he go to sleep. His arms look like pincushion. They clear the bone in places. He'd get high on that cocaine and imagine bugs crawling under his skin, and then he would take his pocket knife and try to dig them out, and his arms were a mess. Because he's in penitentiary now. We sent him to Lexington, too.
Of course, traffic observations, topical entertainment programs, and drug educational campaigns are nice for the public and the public affairs book. What about the commercial department? Well, due to the fact that Cash Daniels and Brother Jack get 62% of whatever I do, I have to do an unbelievable job in that area, too.
Thanksgiving Day, 1971. At A&P. Kinda quiet in the store today, ain't it?
Well, we're closed, man.
Well, what are you doing here, sir?
Well, as an A&P store manager, I like to come down and spend Thanksgiving with my friends.
Your friends?
Sure, a lot of guys might think it's kind of silly to spend Thanksgiving all alone in a big empty store, A&P store at that, but, well, I love this job, Mr. Announcer. I get involved in my work. I mean, those shank portion smoked hams, they're like my little brothers, and they're self-basting turkeys, and the turkey aisle and the cranberry sauce, and I just wanted to be with my friends on Thanksgiving, my hams and turkeys.
It happens every day, A&P.
Why don't you meet a friend at A&P? Through Wednesday's super ripe grade A turkeys, 19 pounds and up, 33 cents a pound. The American Federation of Television and Radio Artists liked that commercial. It won first place in the radio retail spot advertisement category at the 1971 Louisville After Awards banquet. But it wasn't by itself. WHAS Radio and TV took home 5 others that night, 6 out of 11. Proud? You better believe it. But gentlemen, what about this year? Well, the rigors of the workload dictate human shorthand almost. It used to be that a salesman with a hot client had to fill out 15 forms in triplicate, have those in turn taken into consideration by a committee of 25, whereupon after due deliberation it was decided the client was of poor financial risk, and besides, he had passed away 3 years ago of old age. Things are a bit more expedient now. Perhaps too much so. Salesman calls on telephone now. Needs emergency hurry-up ASAP spec spot. Gotta have it. Dude's leaving town on the 309 for Seattle, and it's gotta be audition. Information? Yeah, a name and address. Emphasis on address. Client says, we get them there. He'll tell him what his name is. A challenge. It took 2 Alka-Seltzer. Went to the studio and started to work. Of course, right at the beginning, things didn't go too well. But we worked on it.
Stand by on the set now. Bob Hook Chevrolet commercial cut number 1. Bob Hook Lucky Buck street scene. Cue the street noise.
Pardon me, sir.
How's that? Time is money, young man. Move along there.
Yeah, I have some money to offer you, sir, if you can give me the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet.
How's that?
Bob Hook Chevrolet, the address. could mean money to you, sir.
Well, how much is in it for me?
Lucky Bob Hook buck. If you can give me the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet.
Oh, well, I'm just going to run into this candy store and check the yellow pages. I'll be right up.
Oh, no.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
Not quite.
1460 Broadway?
No. What is the address? Give me that. 4144
Bardstown.
You got it. Let me borrow your pencil there. I'll take notes.
We got him.
And you can get them too. Bob Hook Lucky Bucks, just for knowing the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet.
4144
Bardstown.
You got it. And we worked on it. Once again, we're on the streets of Louisville speaking to various people at random. We have someone just passing by our microphones now. Sir, may I speak with you for a moment?
Oh, hi.
Yes. I'm from Bob Hook Chevrolet, sir. And what were you doing just there?
I get a little lonesome for the old airways once in a while. I'm a pilot.
A pilot, sir?
Yes. I'm up and away.
I have an opportunity for you to win a nice Bob Hook green buck, sir.
Bow-legged stewardess. How's that?
Sir? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. A Bob Hook Lucky Buck?
Bob Hook Lucky Buck.
Yes, sir. If you can give me the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet, I'll put it right there.
Well, I've only seen it from the air. Looks
I
like
flew over, did you?
Groovy place.
Yes, sir. What general area was it?
Well, I can give you the exact address.
Yes.
Longitude is 18.6.
18.6.
And latitude is about 21.7.
Let me get my map out there. That
good day. It's sometimes 27.8 there.
4144. You are absolutely correct.
And you can get them too. Bob Hook Lucky Bucks, just for knowing the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet.
4144
Bardstown.
You got it. And then we got it.
For Bob Hook Chevrolet, we're once again on the streets of Shively speaking to various people at random. What someone is coming out of a manhole right here on the street. Excuse me, sir.
You work down there, do you?
Yeah. You know, I just met you, and no offense, but you could use with a shower, man.
Well, this is
pretty gamey. Oh, it's probably from
It's
down
you,
there.
I think, sir.
Where's the TV
Please,
camera?
sir, just
One of these TV shows?
Stand back
Where
a
are the
little
lights,
bit,
man?
and I'll point the microphone to you, sir.
Okay.
I would like to ask you for a Lucky Bob Hook buck, the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet.
Well, I've only been there underground.
Yes, sir, underground, was it?
But I don't exactly remember where it was. Somewhere out on Bardstown Road. You make a left at the sewage plant, and it must be somewhere in the 4000 block.
Sir, I can't stand it. Here's the Bob Hook buck. I'll see you later.
Thank you. This buck smells funny.
And you can get them too. Bob Hook Lucky Bucks, just for knowing the address of Bob Hook Chevrolet.
4144
Bardstown.
You got it. And then salesman calls back. Hey, listen, how you doing on what we talked about? Oh, you're working on it now? Well, it's a good thing I called when I did. Listen, you know my client? He changed his mind. Hello? Oh, there you are. Yeah, listen, he said he knew he hadn't given you too much to work with last time. Probably couldn't do too much with just a name and address. So, well, he's decided to have a sale. Yep. No, he didn't say. I tell you what, you make up a sale and we'll see what he says. Hello?
While others sit around and wait for spring, Bob Hook Chevrolet is doing his thing.
Hey, what is this place anyway? I can't read your sign. It's all covered with snow.
This is Bob Hook Chevrolet, sir. Let me get this snow off.
I'm trying to get down to the grocery store.
Well, step right in here to Bob Hook, sir. Let me show you around. How would you like to see this? See this Nova over here?
Never seen so much weather. I'm looking
good price
for
on this Nova.
Bread,
Sort of a snow price, you might say.
Special price?
Yes, sir. No prices like snow prices, you know.
Snow prices?
Snow, yes,
Hey,
sir.
I'm glad I stopped in
I'm
here.
glad you stopped in here too, sir. Winter is the best time to buy a car. And the best place? Bob Hook Chevrolet, 4144 Bardstown Road. Why? Well, hold it. Yeah, y'all want to hold up on the melody now while I do the words, lest we get in trouble? There are no prices like snow prices. I think we're safe there. Play.